Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are fine. Let us start our 12th chapter, and it's a poem which is written by Sarojini Naidu. And do you know that Sarojini Naidu was a great Indian lady? She was also known as Nightingale of India, and she was the first women governor of the state Uttar Pradesh, and also she was the first Indian women president of INC, that is Indian National Congress. She was a great poet also. So she has written this poem, Palanquin Bearers. So as you can see from this picture, what is palanquin bearers? First of all, so palanquin is like a palki, or here we may call it as a dolly, where in older time dulhan came, you can say dulhan go from their maika to their ससुराल, मीन्स दुल्हन को कैरी करने के लिए जो पालकी होती थी और जिसको डोली बोल देते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड योर palanquin. And bearer means to say the people who carry that palanquin. Okay, so in older time there were no means of transportation at that time, and in weddings this happens that you can say bride was being carried by the bearers in this palanquin, means in this dolly type of palki type or something. And they in this poem poetess has written these that means the happiness and the joy that the bearers feel when they carry you can say a bride. This poem is all about that, and this is very simple poem and joyful poem in which that bearers feel joy and happiness, and they are carrying that girl lightly and softly. So let us start reading this poem. Before we start reading this poem, let us have a look at the word meanings of difficult words. So sway word, which came into your which is there in your poem. So sway means to say move slowly from side to side. Then skims, move quickly and lightly over surface, not touching it or touching it occasionally, means sometimes they keep that palki on the ground, otherwise they are carrying it. Then foam like जब हम कोई भी सोप लगाते हैं, सो उसकी जो बबल्स बन जाता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड फोम. एयर बबल्स ऑन द surface of a liquid. Galley means to say in a cheerful and happy way. Glide, move smoothly and quietly. Then pearl होते हैं मोती, जो आपके स्मॉल वाइट कलर के मोती होते हैं, दोज आर कॉल्ड योर पर्ल्स. अ स्मॉल हार्ड शाइनी वाइट बॉल दैट फॉर्म्स इनसाइड द शेल ऑफ एन oyster एंड इज ऑफ ग्रेट वैल्यू एज अ ज्वेल. सो मोती हीरे जो होते हैं समंदर से मिलते हैं जो मोती, वो वाले मोती. देन ड्यू क्या होती हैं, जैसे त्रेल, द एग्जैक्ट वर्ड दैट वी यूज़ इन पंजाबी इज त्रेल, मीन्स वाटर small water drops that we see on you can say on grass, on all the things that are outside in months like October, November also. That small drops of water that form on the grounds of leaves of the plants during night, so that is called your dew. Then springs here means to say appears or comes suddenly. Then beam, in science also we read beam of light, so a line of light is called beam of light. Then bro here means to say top part of a tide. So let us start reading your poem now. So first stanza of the poem is, lightly, oh lightly, we bear her along. She sway like a flower in the wind of our song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. Gaily, oh gaily, we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. So now the people who are bearers, means who are carrying that palanquin, they are singing and they are saying that lightly, oh lightly, we bear her along. That we are carrying that girl with, you can say, with utmost care. We are carrying that softly and lightly along with us. She sway like a flower in the winds of her song. Sway means to say move slowly from one side to another. So they are saying that they are means like flowers swing in wind. So she is swaying in the same way that palki or that palanquin is swaying in the same way as flowers sway in the wind. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. So as you know, stream means to say the river when it flows, that is called stream. And you might have seen when river flows, some birds or some kind of insects also, they float on water, ऑन द फॉर्म ऑफ वाटर. जो पानी में बबल्स बनते हैं वहीं पे वो अगर बैठ जाएं बर्ड्स या कोई भी, तो दैट ऑटोमेटिकली फ्लोज अलॉन्ग द स्ट्रीम. So in the same way, they are saying that this palki or this palanquin skims like a bird on the foam of stream. जैसे पानी के ऊपर पानी के बबल्स के ऊपर कोई बैठ के बर्ड जो है रिवर के फ्लो के साथ बह रहा हो. Similarly, this you can say palanquin is skimming. Then she floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. So she is floating like a laugh, like from a lips of a dream, जैसे किसी सपने में कोई हंस रहा हो. So she is floating like this. Gaily, oh gaily, we glide and we sing. So gaily means to say, they are saying that happily or with joy we are carrying her. Glide means to say moving smoothly and quietly. So we are carrying her smoothly and quietly, and we sing along with that. We are singing, we bear her along like a pearl on a string. So as you can see from the picture also, so that palki or that palanquin is in between those bearers, and they are saying that we are carrying that girl or that palanquin like a string is carrying all the pearls. स्ट्रिंग क्या होती है? जैसे मोतियों की माला, दैट इज कॉल्ड योर स्ट्रिंग. जैसे उस माला में सारे मोती पिरोए होते हैं, पर्ल्स होते हैं. इन द सिमिलर वे वी आर कैरिंग दिस palanquin like we are acting like a string in which all the pearls are there. So that palanquin is like a pearl here. Then in the next stanza, softly oh softly we bear her along, she hangs like a star in the dew of our song. She springs like a beam on the brow of the tide. She falls like a tear from the eyes of a bride. Lightly, oh lightly, we glide and we sing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. So again, they are saying that softly, oh softly, we bear her along. So softly and softly again means to say, they are expressing the ease with which the lady is being carried, or the palanquin is being carried. So they are carrying that palanquin softly and with utmost care. So she hangs like a star in the dew of our song. So and they are saying that she hangs like a star in the dew of our song, कि वो जैसे वाटर की ड्रॉप्स होती हैं, ड्यूज होती हैं, शी इज़ हैंगिंग लाइक दिस. Sometimes you might have seen that drops hangs on the leaves, like in the similar way they are saying that she is hanging on our shoulder, or we are singing and we are carrying her along with us. She springs like a beam on the brow of the tide. So like any light falls, appears suddenly, or light beam falls on a brow of a tide or top part of tide, in the similar way this palanquin is. Then she falls like a tear from the eyes of a bride. So they are actually expressing with happiness, they are also expressing the situation that every bride faces at the time when she has to leave her own family and she has to move to another house. So they are expressing, you can say, the situation of that girl who is leaving her family and she is having tears in her eyes. So they are comparing their carrying with that girl also. Lightly, or lightly, we glide and we sing. Again, they are saying that we are carrying that girl with, you can say, with utmost care, softly and lightly, and we are singing and we are carrying her along with us. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. Again, they are saying that we are bearing her like a pearl, जैसे मोती किसी माला में पिरोया हुआ हो और वो मतलब एक प्रॉपर सीक्वेंस में है. इन द सिमिलर वे वी आर कैरिंग हर with utmost care, lightly and softly. So this is all about your poem Palanquin Bearers. So I hope you enjoyed the poem. So then let us just move to your exercise part now. So first of all, in A exercise, what you have to do, so you have to write the you have to choose the correct option. For example, in the first one, in the poem we refers to, so we, to whom this word we refers to. So we word refers to the palanquin bearers, जो उसको उठा के लेके जा रहे हैं पालकी को. So we word is referring to those. So B option is correct. Then second is the speakers feel that they are So they feel that they are privileged, means they are having a sense of you can say mm, means they are feeling very much happy, and they are happy and joy, so that's why they are privileged. A option is right for the second. burden तो उनको बिल्कुल नहीं फील हो रहा, ना ही exploited means तो से उनका कोई शोषण, no, not at all, they are feeling privileged. Then third is the manner in which the palanquin is being carried would be best described as. So first is happily and swiftly, then happily, then happily, carefully, and swiftly. So third option is right because all the words are mentioned here: happily also, carefully also, and swiftly also. So C option is right for the third one. Then in A2, what you have to do here, you have to complete the following sentences. So you can do it easily. For example, first I am doing for you: the palanquin bearers compared the gentle movements of a lady to dash and dash. So they compared the movements of the lady to a flower and a bird in the starting lines of the poem. So I hope you can do this. Then in second, the lady's happiness is indicated by the line. So they have indicated the line, and they have written a line that she floats like a laugh of her lips of a dream. So that is the line which indicates the happiness of the lady. So you can write that line here. So yes, in this way you have to complete all the fill-ups, and I hope you can do this. So try these fill-ups. Last three I am leaving for you. So try these. Then next is sounds and pronunciation. So what they have written here: try saying the following words from the poem with your nostrils closed. So you have to put your hand on your nostrils. So I am doing this for you also, and you can try yourself also. For example, skim, went, along. So now I have removed my hand from my nose. Now if I again pronounce these words, these are skim, wind, along. So see students, when I earlier pronounced these words, the sound was different. That you might have noticed that the sound of the letter M, N and NG cannot be pronounced with your nostrils closed. So these are called your nasal sounds. So when we pronounce nasal sound, air from the lungs escapes through the nostrils. So that's why it's difficult to pronounce these sounds by closing your nostrils. You may try this also. So then in B1, what they have written, you write at least 4 words containing each of the nasal sounds. Write words from the poem if available. So either you have to write the words from your side, or you can take few words from the poem also. In first you have to write m sound, like me में आती है जैसे m की sound, then new में n की sound, then thing में की sound जैसे है. So you have to write those words. For example, in first column you can write skim, in second column you can write wind, in third you can write sing. Also in the first you can write foam, skim and foam you can write in the first, then wind and near. In both these words you can write in the second column, and in third column you can write sing, along. So like this you can write these words. Then you can write more words also here. Then in B2, find 2 words in the poem that rhyme with the word tide. So if we look at the poem, there were 2 words there which are rhyming with the word tide, which are bright, and one is more, that is glide. So glide and bride, both these words are rhyming with the word tide, so you can write bride and glide here. So in B3, what you have to do here, circle the odd one out. So 5 you can say 5 questions are there: bro, crow, snow. So out of these, then bro is different here, then bro ko circle kar lo. Then beer is different, then sweet is different, then gaily and daily are same, merrily is different, so merrily ko circle. Then the, thought, though, through, these are same, thought and through are same, the is different, so you have to circle the word the here. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Then in the next C part, answer these questions about the poetic devices in the poem. So poetic devices we have done in your previous poems also, like similes are there, metaphors are there, and personification, alliteration. We have done all these poetic devices. And what is alliteration? When there is a repetition of consonant sound, that is called your alliteration. Then simile is a comparison, and metaphor is also a comparison between two things. and personification when you give human like qualities to a non-living thing, that is called your personification. So here in this poem, she sways like flowers, she skims like a bird, she floats like a laugh. So all these words are simile. Simile and metaphor, what is the difference in simile and metaphor? So metaphor mein there is no like word is there. So in simile, in both these there is a comparison between two things, but the difference between simile and metaphor is that in metaphor like word is not there, and in simile if like word is there, it means it is simile. So the lines like she sway like a flower, she skims like a bird, she floats like a laugh, she hangs like a star. So all these lines have the word like, so these are your similes. So you can write, you have to write 5, so you can write any of these. Then second question, give 2 examples of alliteration. So like a laugh, then alliteration like a laugh, and lips of a dream, this is the line. Then you can find one more line, so you can do that. Then beam of on the brows of tide, see here also laugh from the lips, ll sound is repeated, this is alliteration. Then on second stanza third line, she springs like a beam on the brow of the tide, so beam on the brow, here b sound is being repeated, so you can use. Then gallio galley, we glide and we sing, this is also your alliteration. So I hope you can do this. So try this, and then write the rhyme scheme of the first stanza of the poem. So I have told you how to check the rhyme scheme. See students, for checking the rhyme scheme you have to check the last words of each line. So they are talking about first stanza. So if we look at the first stanza, if you bracket it, last words, so last words are along, song, stream, dream, sing, string. So see, first two are having same rhyme, a long song, then stream, dream are having same rhyme, then sing, string are having same rhyme. So you can give the name AA to first two, a long and song, then BB, stream, dream, then CC, sing, string. So in this way, your complete rhyme of your first stanza would be AA, BB, CC. So the answer of third question is AA, BB, CC. Then fourth is quote 2 examples of the repetition from the poem. So repetition is given like lightly or lightly, softly or softly. Softly or softly means to say they are expressing the ease with which the lady is being carried. Then gaily or gaily is repeated again, which means they are expressing the joy felt by the palanquin bearers. So this is all about your poem. So I hope you enjoyed this poem. So thanks for listening and have a nice day.